Hi, Natasha. Welcome to the call. Great having you.
I'm fine. Well, I'm going to North Carolina.
Hi, Roz. Welcome to the call.
Virginia. Demetrius Brown.
Hi, Vernell. Hi, Demetrius. Welcome to the call. Who else is joining us? Hi, Pastor Anna. Welcome to the call. Hi, Willie. Welcome to the call.
Brenda Lamb. Conference muted. Conference unmuted.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else is joining us?
Nelson from Florida.
Hi, welcome to the call. Florida in the house. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and mute the line out. Great having all of you on the line tonight.
Conference muted. Conference recording. Stop.
Oh, crap.
Conference recording started.
All right, welcome to our social media training. My name is Ikira Casado, and tonight I'm going to share some ideas and concepts with you about social media that's going to help you in your merit plan business. On the Sunday call, if you were on the call, I mentioned we're going to talk about content creation, what content you should be using, and I'm going to cover the most powerful content that you could use that's most effective, give you some stats, and hopefully it encourages you to actually monetize this information and do it. Because it's the first of the month. So happy new month, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm on Facebook on our MIT #1 team page. So if you are on the page or in the group, we want you to head over there, show your team spirit, type a shout out, let us know that you actually see me and you can hear me. Okay, because you know we be having some hiccups sometimes. So I see Pastor Anna, I see Lucretia on the line. I see you ladies. And so let's get started. Let me share my screen here. I have some exciting things to share tonight. Where are we here? Okay. All right. Share my screen. All right, let's get into it. So the psychology of social media. How does live video and video period help your AmeriPlan business? Do people prefer social media? And I know a lot of you have had major success in your business over the last, this is last month. I can't keep up with the nationals. And so if you're using social media or not, one of the things that I talked about last week is the power of promotions and how you can definitely utilize the promotions that is going on. That's exciting. People want to hear about want to be a part of something bigger than them. People want to be a part of a moving train. No one wants to be a part of something that's not growing, something that's not moving forward, something that is not making money. Okay. And so with these type of promotions, I see a bobby pin. This is a ample opportunity for all of us to really take advantage of the success of the leaders on our team. It just makes sense. So do people prefer social media as the first slide? And 54% do prefer, because it says which drives the most relationship engagements across the marketing mix. This basically means that 54% of engagements in regards to how people interact and buy, the process of they see something and buy it. 54% happen on all of the social media sites you see on the screen. If you're not on the live feed, that's LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, Google+, IG. 25% through email. That means 25% of the people, or if you spend time in the area of email campaigning, which works, it still works, but it's not as powerful as your social media. And of course, www. is just basically that hardcore, how people find out through word of mouth or what have you. Not word of mouth, but just through your www. links. So let's learn about how social media affects people, and then you'll understand why you need to use video. And I'm going to tell you some ways in which you can do that. It says 19%. It says when compared to the average adult internet users, active adult social networkers are 19% more likely to attend a professional event, 45% likely to go on a date, okay? 18% more likely to work out at a gym or a health club, 75% more heavily spenders on music, 47% more likely to be heavy spenders on clothing, shoes, or accessories, 26% more likely to give their opinions on politics and current events, and 33% more likely to give their opinions on TV programs. 53% of social media networkers follow a brand, and 32% of active social networkers follow a celebrity. What does that all mean? That means people are buying. Most people today, including sometimes I have to catch myself not to first go onto my phone exactly when I wake up, because the same emotion or the same feeling that you get when you are experiencing pleasure is dopamine. And so dopamine happens when you're engaged in something like social media. You see pictures, you see all the different things that's going on, the protesting, everything. And so if someone is online, more people are online today more than ever, especially because of that. But these are just some statistics to give you ideas on how powerful social media is and what you should be using to sell, okay? So let's move forward. Oh, sorry, I went too fast. How does social media affect small business? Let's see. 66% of small businesses are maintaining or increasing spent on digital marketing. Excuse me. 82% of small business owners have said that their main source of new business are referrals. And 72% of consumers trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation from a real person. And 69% of consumers are more likely to use local businesses if the information is on some social media site. And last but not least, I'm not going to read all this, but it says 40% of people say they open an email because of the subject line. So these little things are clues, okay? Clues to how to get people to engage. There is an art of selling. There's an art of buying. There's a book called The Art of Selling. If you've never read it, I highly recommend it. It's a great book. I think it's Andrew Carnegie who made it, but it's a great book. Everyone should read it because there is a process. Everyone is different when they buy or when they purchase or when they say yes to a company or to an opportunity. You know, everybody has different reasons. Some people have different motivations. Some people are doing things on impulse. And so these are giving you ideas. Like, for example, if it says that 82% of new business is coming from referrals, then shared content is one of the most powerful things that you can have. A share is way more powerful than a like, because a share is saying, not only do I like what this person is doing, but I'm also putting my stamp on it. I'm giving the referral that whoever I'm connected to, should also take advantage of this person's product, services, or opportunity. So that's why these numbers are so important. It says 72% value. You know, when you go on to look at a product, I do it all the time. Especially if I buy clothes, if I buy anything online, I'll look at the bottom. I'll see if it says if it's true to fit. But then I'll also see about the product reviews and the pictures that they post. If people like, don't buy this, this is crap, the material's thin, this device don't work, I'm probably not going to buy it. Okay, especially if they have a lot of like 2 stars or 3 stars. As a matter of fact, we were just looking for, what was it, reviews for somewhere we always buy seafood. And why? Because we just want to know if it's just us or does everybody feel the same way? Because online reviews are that important. It's that powerful. So that also means that testimonies online for your business is very essential as well. So let's move forward. We don't have, time is flying when you have fun. Time is flying when you have fun. So why live video? Okay, on average, Facebook users consume 100 million hours. That's not a typo. 100 million hours of video on mobile devices daily. So in one day, the collective number of Facebook users use 100 million hours. Okay, it's only 24 hours in a day. So how they use 100 million hours, that means that those are significant number amount. That's a significant amount of people who are consuming videos that are live videos or regular videos from their mobile device. Video increases conversions by 80% when included on a landing page. Now, I don't know if you guys, I will show it at the end. Let me just make a rotation so I don't forget. But I'm going to show you why I love GSA versus the AmeriPlan Success System. And I won't go into a whole training, but one of the things that I love about it is that it has a video right on the landing page. Okay, people, like, for example, I was looking for information the other day about something I was trying to research on, and they had where I could read it or watch a video. I ended up doing both, but I watched the video before I actually read it. But I did go back and read it, okay? But I'm saying all of that to say that your ratio of conversions or people checking out what it is that you're doing, whether it's, that's why Saturdays when we have the Millionaires in Training TAM meeting, the virtual meetings, they're so powerful because it's a video. It's not just me talking to you. It's someone that you could actually see. It's something you can actually visually, because most people are visual learners anyway. That's one of the best, not best ways, one of the most common ways that people learn. You know, you can learn through audio, you can learn through visuals, but most people are visual, okay? And so it also says consumers are 4 times more likely to watch a video to learn about a product, and 90% of the consumers find the videos way helpful when making final purchase decisions, okay? I do that all the time. I'll go online. If it's a video I can watch about what it is, even clothes, like if the girl is in there or she turns this way or this way and I can see it, you know, it's going to give me more confidence in purchasing that item of whatever it is, whether it's electronics, apparel, benefits, or what have you. Okay. So let's get into it. Live video stats. Live video will grow from now until 2021, 15 times more likely with people watching. I won't read all of this for the sake of time, but it says 71% of marketers said that videos has the highest conversion rate compared to other content. All right. And also YouTube users spend more than 1 billion hours of video per day. And I know when I want to learn something, I go to YouTube. Okay. And that's just a fact. So last but not least, it says people spend 3 times more likely watching video. And I'm sharing this with you guys and embedded in your brains why this type of content is so imperative. And don't worry, I have something for people who is not into that. Like some people don't like to be on the screen. Some people don't like to do like what I'm doing right now. And that's fine. That's, you know, public speaking. I won't say that live video is public speaking, but I will say that it gives a similar effect to why most people won't do it. So don't feel bad. On statistics, I think it's like 80% of people say that they would rather die before they stand in front of a room and give a speech or something in that nature. So it's something I used to fear, to be honest with you. I remember the first 2 times I ever got in front of a room, I choked horribly. When I tell you horribly, I literally couldn't say anything. The person took the mic from me. I was giving a talk for a testimony from a program I was in that was for a nurse to come to my house when I first had my sons many years ago. And so when I got up there to give my testimony, I froze. I just sat there. I was and then nothing came out. And so it's definitely a skill that you can learn. But the reality is a lot of people do have that anxiety. People have anxiety picking up the phone, calling prospects for the business. You know, sometimes we all get it. Sometimes, I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes you pick up the phone, like, let me call this prospect back. Let me try to sign this person up. And you hope they don't pick up the phone. It's like, not today. Okay. And so we all have those different anxieties. That's normal, but you can get through it by actually doing it. That's the only way you're going to get through it. Okay. To conquer your fears, you have to walk through them. You can't walk around them. You can't walk above them. You can't walk under them. You can't like act like they're not there. You know, that's the funny. You just act like it's not there. No, it's gonna be there, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta walk through it. Just get through it. And so these should be encouraging ways. But again, I still have something for you if even this doesn't encourage you to do it, because it says the number of videos posted per person increased by 94% in the U.S. globally since 2015. And it says videos have 135% greater organic reach than a photo. They say that you can use a photo is it 1,000 words? You could say 1,000 words with a photo or something like that. Well, then it's like 1 billion words with a video. Okay. Y'all know that old saying, it's not coming to me right now, but it'll probably come to me soon. Now, live streaming at events. If you ever have an opportunity to be at one of the events, even virtually, okay, let's say for hypothetically, we do go live for the virtual TAM meetings. But let's say you are watching it from whatever, from Zoom, from Facebook, or what have you, and you take your actual phone, you actually go live, and you live stream all those boxes that you see on the screen. That's effective. You know, you got to improvise. We all locked down. I just went outside not too long ago. This is not just coronavirus lockdown. Everybody got a curfew. So people are stuck at home. So we got to get creative. So yes, live streaming something like this, not the whole thing, but let's say you just want to show people what's happening behind the scenes. This is another way to show that, okay? Now, in a non-coronavirus shutdown world, live streaming at events like the convention, or at a TAM meeting, or if you're out prospecting, or whatever the case is, what type of event, whether it's a networking event. Most networking events I attend, I always go live, just to show people of like minds in the same room, dressed to impress, professional. People like to see something bigger than them, okay? And so live streaming events is huge, it's effective, and I think everybody should definitely do that. Now, it says 25, let me see the time because I don't want to go over time. So it says Facebook Live videos are watched 3 times longer than any other videos, okay? It says 33% of attendees at events take either videos or photos during the event. I thought that number would be a lot higher than that, but okay. That's good, you know, because you should at least enjoy it. I'm talking about for business too. You don't have to go live stream everything that you do, okay? But for business, yes, do it. You know, for stuff like with a purpose, yes, do it. You want people to see what's happening, especially with everything that's going on with the protesting and all of those type of things. You know, seeing what's happening in other places is what makes a huge impact, okay? It's nothing like a live. Okay, now let's move forward. Don't like live video. I'm gonna take a whole 5 minutes for people who don't like live video. There is still hope. If you don't like video at all, I should have put don't like videos. If you personally don't like videos, I want you to write down these 2 apps. The first app I want you to write down is called Repost. It's for Instagram. If somebody has a 1-minute video on Instagram, you can take the video and repost it by, you know, it basically lets you download it. All you gotta do is copy it. The app will explain it to you, but the name of the app is Repost. The way that it looks is that blue one. See that blue icon? It looks like a continual symbol. Okay, so if it is a private page, then you cannot get the video. That's the only time you can't get a video is if it's over a minute, because, you know, Instagram has IGTV, which allows you to post videos that's over 1 minute. But for regular posted on Instagram, it cannot be more than 1 minute. And to repost something using that app, it cannot be over 1 minute and it cannot be from a private page. Okay, the next app I want to give you is called, not app, but website. Now, if you have a PC, I'm going to just give a disclaimer before I give you this website because it has lots of viruses, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes you may get, if you have fireware on your computer or spyware on your computer, then you would be safe. I use Apple, so for the most part, it doesn't really affect my computer too much, but it's, I was about to say Dub Smash. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Let me just make sure. Oh, Draydown. Sorry. It's called Draydown.com. Okay. Draydown.com is the website. So let me say it again. Okay. It has a lot of viruses. Okay. So if you don't have spyware, if you don't have a firewall, then I just don't recommend you to go into that site. But it's draydown.com. That can give you any video, YouTube, Facebook, IG. As long as you have the link, you'll be able to utilize it. Last but not least, just use pre-recorded videos. Use people's videos that are already in the business. Any videos that you see me promoting the Mayor Plan, and I'm not giving out my phone number or my website, then you can use it. The reason why I'm telling you not to use a video with my website and my number is because if those people call me and you promoting it and they call me, how am I supposed to know that you're the person that posted? So do not post, not just my content, anyone's content. First of all, anyone's content is accessible. If it's public, it's yours, okay? Secondly, but if the person is promoting the same business as you, but they're using their information, do not share that, okay? You can use watch parties and the pre-recorded videos, and you can instruct people to look at, like say if I share it's Christabel's video and she talked about the plan, but at the end she says, if you want to talk to Christabel, call me at 1-800 blah, 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 or search me on save discount at christabel.com. They're going to most likely go to them, but I can type, hey, if you have any information, if you want more information, contact Zykira at 1-800 blah, blah, blah. But see, when you do that, most people don't read. And I don't mean that in an insulting way, but how many times have you posted or shared a memory or something old on Facebook and it clearly says it's old, but people think that you just did it? Like it could say in the picture, let's say if I reshare an old picture, it could say 2020. 2002 or 2003. And people be like, girl, how you in the Bahamas right now? And you like, they didn't read it. They didn't read it. So most people don't read. And so as a disclaimer, I wouldn't share any content with people content of people who utilize it. There's editing tools for you to do that. If you're advanced, if you're into that, hey, I will edit a person's information out in a heartbeat. You can trim it, you can take that part out, but you don't have to rely on your own video. The thing about watch parties that I like is watch parties makes it appear to be a live video. It's not live, but it's like you're basically allowed to create a party of videos for your friends and your network to watch together, kind of like a playlist, so to speak. And you're inviting people to your playlist, but it looks live. So that's the difference with a watch party. What can you do now? Tell your story live, okay? Tell your benefit stories live, meaning if you have a testimony about the plan, tell people. Go live on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, but tell people about it. Go live when you're at the next TAM meeting, including virtual, and do not be afraid. Everyone sucks in the beginning, okay? And people might not believe this, but I was terrible. Like when I tell you how terrible I was, my sponsor has a audio of one of my first calls. But what you lack in skill, you make up in numbers. And when you get to the numbers, you'll get the skills. Okay. There is nothing that the human mind cannot really say to themselves, I want to do this. I want to be this. If you decided right now you want to be a personal trainer, you could do it. You just got to put your mind to it. You got to get fit. You got to learn what the exercise it is. You got to learn this. You got to learn that. But whatever you want to learn, you can learn it. That's a guarantee. If you want to learn how to speak German, Spanish, You can learn it. You just have to focus and you have to be determined and you have to know that just like the law of gravity say, if you jump out a window, you're going to crash on the ground. Yeah, there's a law of large numbers. Okay. Everyone has an average and an average has to get better. It's impossible. If the only way your average cannot get better is if you stare at a wall and do nothing. But if you constantly keep doing the same thing, okay, over and over again, you're going to get better. You'll be able to do it in your sleep. Some of us who know how to ride a bike and haven't ridden a bike in a minute, but if you get a bike and get on it, you're going to be able to go because you already learned it, okay? So with that being said, I'm not going to read these again, but these are some more stats. I'm just trying to help you out to know the number one piece of content you can use is video. I'm going to see if we have any questions. Give me 1 second to first see if we have any questions. And before I open up, don't forget tomorrow night we have training with Karen Creasy. She is rocking and rolling. That whole Florida team is kicking butt with nationals and the Steve Miller's group and Angela and all these nationals. That's from that good old Karen Creasy's team. And she knows the benefits more than anyone that I know in the business. And so I want to encourage you to be on that call tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, same time, same number, same pin. She's going to cover a benefit training that is phenomenal and it's something you definitely don't want to miss. So let me see if I have some questions. Then I'll open up to see if we have questions. But let me see if there's any questions in the live feed. Hi, Patricia. Hi, B. Hi, look, hey, Roz. Hey, Carl. I see Hayes, but I don't see any questions. Let me see if we have any questions. Let me unmute the line.
Conference unmuted.
Any questions tonight with anything we covered?
Yes. I'm Brenda. I have a question.
Hi, Miss Brenda. What's your question? Hello? Brenda, are you there? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you?
Okay, I thought Brenda said she had a question. Any other questions before?
Yeah.
What was? Yes, your name?
Natasha?
Hi, Natasha. What's your question?
My question is that there was a video that shows that what was it? America had done some research on American. Remember that video?
Yes.
I'm like, so how can I get that video?
That's a great question. Okay, that video is on YouTube. You can use a YouTube link, but if you physically want to use it like on your page, like you posted it, I can post it inside of the MIT page. I know I have a copy of it on my computer. If you want to download it that way. Are you in the MIT group page, Natasha?
No, not yet.
Okay. Or if you want to email me if you want to email me, I can send it to you.
Okay.
My email is my first and last name at Gmail is Z as in zebra, YYKIRRAH, last name CASADO at Gmail. Okay, let me make sure you got it because I actually didn't get any emails. So I have hold on 1 second, ma'am. It's Z as in zebra, double Y, so it's 2 Y's, KIRRAH, Casado, CASADO. So it's Cat, Amy, Sam. That's what you have? If you email me tonight, I will definitely see it. But I don't recall getting an email. But if you send it to me again, it's very likely. I mean, it's possible I could have just overlooked it. But if you send it tonight, I'll send you both. Okay. You're very welcome, Natasha. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Okay, and there's another young lady with a question.
Brenda, yes, my name is Brenda, and I have a question. I have two questions.
Okay.
Could you repeat your name and spell it for me, and repeat the three apps and spell them? The telephone, my phone was cracking up, and it was hard to hear exactly what you were saying.
Oh, Repost is the first app. Repost, R-E-S. Repost, so it's R-E-P-O-S-T is what the app is called. And the other it's a website actually, not an app. It's Draydown, DREDOWN.com. DREDOWN.com. My first name is spelled. Here we go, guys. Y'all ready? You ready, Miss Brenda, for my name?
What's the last, the third app that you mentioned?
There was only two. It was a website and an app. Repost and Draydown.
Okay. And what was your name again?
It's Zykira Casado. That's spelled, I feel like I need a glass of water every time I spell my name. It's Z as in zebra, YYKIRRAH, and my last name is Casado, C-A-S-A-D as in David, O as in Oscar.
Okay. All right.
And if you need to email me for any of the PowerPoints, just put @Gmail is my email. That rhymed. Put @Gmail is my email. Okay. All right. Any other questions before we wrap up training tonight? Great questions from Brenda and also the earlier young lady, Natasha. I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight for another social media training. Take this information, monetize it, use videos because it works. And it's going to get you conversations equal cash. So if it gives you conversations, let's get to the cash, okay? Happy new month.
Makara?
Yes?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I cut in because I didn't want you to hang up. I'm sorry. This is India in Atlanta, and I know you have repeated it twice, but can you text me? I know you're trying to spell your name and the whole thing. What was it you were going to email the people?
Someone asked for the Gmail. Somebody asked for the GSA. The Good Morning America testimony.
Okay.
So if you would like.
I would like that, but will this whole presentation it was recorded, right? The whole thing?
Yes, it is. It's in the group page.
It's in the group.
Our MIT group page. Are you in our group page on Facebook?
I am.
Okay, yeah, we are live. We're live in the group page right now.
See, somebody's talking, so I'm not hearing.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Conference muted.
What I was saying is we are currently live in the group page. So once I hang up this the presentation, you'll be able to go back and replay it as many times as you like.
Conference unmuted.
Got it?
And that would be the whole thing.
The whole thing. Including this part. People gonna hear you on it, but I can give you my name again. I don't mind giving it to you if you don't have it. Okay.
I know it's GYYKIRRAH. I got that part.
Okay, Casado is C-A-S as in Sam, A as in A. Right, Cat, Amy, Sam, Amy, David, Oscar. Say that one more time. Yes, that's to email me. Yes. At Gmail. at Gmail.
Email. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Good night.
All right. Great question. All right, we have an echo, so I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. My name is Aikira Casado. I appreciate all of you for being here for social media training. Go check out the broadcast if you missed tonight's training, and we'll see you at the top here on the #1 team in AmeriPlan. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Sarah. Good night. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night.
Conference continuation off.
Thank you, Akira. Good night, everyone.
You're welcome.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Whoop, whoop. Happy New Month. Let's get it.
Thank you.
Conference